Breaking. Ford CEO just admitted they can't fix your car. There are over 6,000 empty service bays across America right now, meaning your Ford could sit at the dealership for weeks with no one to repair it. And this is happening today, not in the future. But here's the real shock. The reason Ford isn't giving the full truth. A Ford mechanic just exposed what's really going on behind the scenes. If you own a Ford or are thinking about buying one, you need to see this before it costs you serious time and money. The CEO's shocking confession. Ford CEO Jim Farley just went on Yahoo Finance and the Office Hours podcast and made a confession that should scare every Ford owner. He admitted that across all Ford dealerships in America, there are 6,000 empty service bays right now. Picture this. Your $75,000 Ford F-150 breaks down. You tow it to the dealership. They have the lift, they have the tools, they have the equipment, but there's no mechanic to fix it. That service bay sits empty while you're still making $1,500 monthly payments on a truck you can't even drive. Farley said, as of this morning, we had 5,000 openings, a bay with a lift and tools and no one to work in it. That's 5,000 unfilled mechanic jobs, which means if your Ford needs service today, you could be waiting weeks or even months. Not for parts, not because the repair is complex, but because no one is there to work on your vehicle. Here's the kicker. Farley claims these jobs pay up to $120,000 a year, nearly double the U.S. median income of $62,000. So why aren't people lining up? Farley blamed a labor shortage and lack of respect for blue-collar work, but then an actual Ford mechanic responded, and what he revealed changes everything. The mechanic's devastating response. A mechanic named Wouter Ivanovko saw Farley's interview and posted a response video that went viral. He didn't just disagree with the CEO, he completely destroyed his narrative with one simple example. Ivanovko mimics a Ford dealership manager. You'll have to do this oil pan gasket on this F-250. You'll have to pull the cab off the frame to do it, and it's under warranty, so it pays like 6 hours. Why don't you want to work for me? Wait, what? Let me break down why this is absolutely insane, and why your Ford can't get fixed. When he says it pays like 6 hours, he's talking about flat rate pay. Ford tells me that replacing an oil pan gasket should take 0.6 hours. That's 36 minutes. The mechanic only gets paid for 36 minutes of work. But here's the problem. To access the oil pan on modern F-250 Super Duty trucks, you have to remove the entire cab from the frame. You're unbolting the entire passenger compartment, lifting it off with specialized equipment, doing the repair, and reassembling everything. How long does that actually take? Mechanics say at least several hours, sometimes an entire day. So, the mechanic gets paid for 36 minutes but works for 8 hours. They're literally losing money by fixing your Ford under warranty. They're working for free for 7.4 hours. Now, do you understand why there's no one to fix your car? Would you work for free? Of course not. But that's exactly what Ford expects their mechanics to do. Lance the mechanic exposes the truth. Another mechanic named Lance created a YouTube video responding to Farley, and he dropped truth bomb after truth bomb about why your Ford is sitting unfixed at the dealership. Lance's first major revelation, the 6,000 empty bays claim, is corporate manipulation. He explains something called the one hoist rule per technician. Dealerships and Ford corporate see every lift as a potential profit center. If they see an empty lift, they think they're losing money. But here's the reality. Every skilled mechanic needs at least 2 lifts to work efficiently. Lance says in his prime, he needed 2 minimum, preferably 3. You need one for the job you're actively working on and another for the next job waiting. So when Farley says 6,000 empty bays, he's not saying there aren't enough mechanics. He's saying we could be generating more profit if we cram more mechanics into spaces without giving them proper equipment. Lance guarantees that every technician at Ford dealerships is already using every available hoist. The empty bays aren't empty because mechanics don't exist. They're empty because Ford wants to extract more profit without investing in proper resources. Why your Ford is sitting unfixed for weeks. Here's the brutal truth about why your vehicle is stuck at the dealership. Reason number 1. Mechanics are avoiding warranty work. Because warranty work pays so poorly, skilled mechanics actively avoid it. They'd rather work on customer-paid jobs where they can actually make money. But guess what? The majority of work coming into Ford dealerships is warranty work because Ford vehicles keep breaking. So you have tons of broken Fords needing warranty repairs, but no mechanics willing to lose money fixing them. Your truck sits in the parking lot while mechanics prioritize jobs that actually pay. Reason number 2. Ford has more recalls than any other manufacturer. Ford is known as the recall king for a reason. They have more recalls than pretty much any other manufacturer every year. There are Mustang Mach-E electric SUVs from 2023 sitting on dealer lots for over 800 days because of stop sales. These vehicles can't even be sold because Ford can't figure out how to fix them. When you have constant recalls and technical service bulletins, mechanics are swamped with warranty work that doesn't pay. They're drowning in broken Fords while making no money. Reason number 3, Ford redesigns vehicles every 3 years. Ford has this nasty habit of completely redesigning vehicles every 3 years. Everything changes, positions, components, layouts, but the flat-rate labor times don't update because they use the same vehicle platform. So mechanics are expected to work on constantly changing designs with outdated pay rates. A job that used to take 2 hours now takes 4 hours because everything moved, but they still only get paid for 2 hours. They're losing money on every job. Reason number 4, skilled mechanics are quitting. Lance is only 35 years old, and he says point blank, if I had a second chance knowing what I know now, I wouldn't have done it. I would have gone straight into heavy equipment or become an electrician. That's a skilled tradesman, with years of experience saying he regrets his entire career choice. His body is destroyed. He's financially stressed and the industry has chewed him up and spit him out. And he's not alone. Experienced mechanics are leaving the industry in droves, and they're actively telling young people to stay away. Lance's YouTube channel averages viewers aged 35 to 60. Experienced mechanics warning the next generation not to make the same mistake. Reason number 5, it's a nightmare to repair by design. Mechanics across the country are pointing the finger at Ford engineers, saying modern Fords are built for assembly line speed, not real-world service. They go together fast at the factory, but when something breaks, techs often have to tear apart half the vehicle just to reach a single component. One mechanic put it bluntly, engineers should design vehicles to be worked on, not just to speed up assembly. Another added, if engineers had to work in the trade for at least 2 years, these problems would disappear. Imagine if every Ford engineer had to spend 2 years fixing the vehicles they design, reaching into cramped engine bays, dealing with sharp edges and impossible bolt angles. Designs would change overnight, but when everything is optimized on a computer for manufacturing speed, no one thinks about the mechanics years later until a repair requires cab removal and pays 36 minutes of labor. And at that point, techs walk away and your Ford sits unfixed. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. The 2-week wait time reality. Ford claims the average wait time for service is just 2 weeks, but mechanics say that's misleading at best. According to J.D. Power, the average dealership wait time across all brands is about 1 week. Ford itself reported 1-week average wait times in 2024. So, where does this 2-week claim come from? Mechanics believe it's cherry-picked data from northern Canada and northern U.S. states during tire seasons. A 4 to 6-week window twice a year when wait times explode because everyone is swapping tires at the same time. But here's what isn't being said. Many Ford owners aren't waiting weeks, they're waiting months. And it's not because of tire season or part shortages, it's because there simply aren't enough mechanics willing to work under the current system. If your Ford needs a complex warranty repair, you could be without your vehicle for an extended period while still making those massive monthly payments. Dealerships often hand out loaners, not out of generosity, but because they're forced to maintain huge loaner fleets due to ongoing quality and repair delays. Now, here's why the bays are empty. Becoming a Ford mechanic is a financial trap. Automotive school costs between $30,000 and $200,000. Before earning a dollar, you're already deep in debt. Then comes the tools, about $50,000 out of pocket because dealerships don't supply them. For the first 5 years, many techs earn minimum wage, $20 to $24 an hour, drowning in debt. Meanwhile, someone pushing carts at Costco with zero education debt can earn similar money and move up faster. So, when you hear claims of $120,000 salaries, remember it takes years, massive debt, physical burnout, and most people never make it that far. That's why your Ford isn't getting fixed. The quality crisis leaving you stranded. Let's address the elephant in the room. Ford's quality problems are a major reason why you can't get your vehicle fixed. When you're spending $60,000 to $70,000 or over $100,000 on an F-150, you shouldn't have to worry about it breaking down in the first year. But that's exactly what's happening. The vicious cycle looks like this. Ford builds vehicles with quality issues. Those vehicles need warranty repairs. Mechanics lose money fixing them at warranty rates. Skilled mechanics quit or avoid dealership work. There aren't enough mechanics to fix vehicles. Your Ford sits at the dealership for weeks. You're making $500 monthly payments on a truck you can't drive. Ford's reputation tanks even further, and the cycle continues. Every day more mechanics quit. Every day more Fords break down. Every day more customers are stranded without transportation. The disrespect problem. Mechanics aren't leaving because society disrespects blue-collar work. They're leaving because dealerships do. Inside many Ford dealerships, mechanics are treated as the lowest priority. Despite generating roughly 90% of the revenue, sales staff get air-conditioned offices and comfortable chairs, while techs work in hot, noisy shops on concrete floors under constant pressure to move faster. Here's the reality. If every mechanic walked out just for 1 week, vehicle repairs would stop nationwide. That alone proves how critical they are. So why stay in a job where you're blamed, overworked, underpaid, and shown zero respect? The affordability scam. Ford is is charging luxury car prices for vehicles that many owners can't even get serviced. Walk into a dealership today, and you'll struggle to find anything under $30,000. Most of the lot is filled with trucks and SUVs priced at $60,000 to $80,000, with some F-150s topping $100,000. To make these prices seem affordable, Ford pushes 84-month loans with 96-month financing becoming the next step. That's 8 years of payments on a vehicle that may be out of warranty long before it's paid off. And to make it worse, some dealers add market adjustments and additional dealer profit fees, even on lots packed with unsold trucks. You're paying luxury prices for a vehicle that might spend weeks broken and unfixed. The maintenance time bomb. Here's another way Ford is setting you up for failure. They recommend 10,000-mile oil change intervals for small turbocharged engines. These tiny turbo engines work hard, generating tremendous heat and stressing the oil. Waiting 10,000 miles between changes is pushing it, especially with towing or heavy-duty work. Why do they recommend extended intervals? Because it makes their vehicles look cheaper to maintain. They advertise lower maintenance costs and fewer service visits. But when that engine fails prematurely because you followed Ford's recommended schedule, they'll blame you for improper maintenance, even though you followed their guidelines. And good luck getting warranty coverage. So, not only can't they fix your car when it breaks, but they're also setting you up for premature failure through inadequate maintenance schedules. What this means for you, if you own a Ford right now, here's the reality. Your vehicle will likely need service. Ford has more recalls and quality issues than most manufacturers. When something breaks, you could be waiting weeks or even months for repairs. Not because of parts, but because there aren't enough mechanics and many avoid warranty work altogether. While your truck sits unfixed, your $1,500 monthly payment doesn't stop. Loaner vehicles aren't guaranteed either. Even dealerships with large loaner fleets are stretched thin because so many Fords are broken at the same time. And this isn't improving. More mechanics quit every day, and the shortage could reach 1 million within the next 5 years. If you're thinking about buying a Ford, seriously, reconsider. You're not just buying a vehicle, you're buying into a broken system that may not support you when things go wrong. The solutions Ford won't implement. The fixes are obvious, but they hurt short-term profits. Pay mechanics fairly. If a job takes 8 hours, pay 8 hours, not minutes. Design for serviceability. No more cab-off repairs for basic work. Provide tool support. Required $50,000 tool investments should come with allowances. Fix quality control. Stop rushing defective vehicles to market. Respect mechanics. They keep the entire operation running. And flat-rate warranty pay. Use hourly pay or minimum guarantees. Instead of fixing these problems, the industry blames a labor shortage it helped create, the quality crisis leaving you stranded. Here's the truth. Ford doesn't want to admit they can't fix your vehicle because they built a system that punishes mechanics. Those 6,000 empty service bays aren't empty because people won't work. They're empty because techs lose money, wreck their bodies, go into debt, and get zero respect, all while being blamed for the shortage. That $120,000 salary claim falls apart once you factor in flat-rate pay, warranty work, $50,000 in tools, debt, and physical wear. Most mechanics never get close. Until these issues are fixed, your Ford will keep sitting unfixed at the dealership. No executive complaints will change that. Based on Ford's track record, expect longer wait times, more frustrated owners, and more mechanics quitting every day. Now, I want to hear from you. If you're a mechanic who's worked with Ford, comment below and share your experience. And Ford owners, drop your repair horror stories too. If you enjoyed the content, smash that like button and subscribe for more auto content. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.